What up, everybody? Just got back from watching Infinity Pool, starring Andrew Skarsgård and Mia Goth. And I did not watch the full trailer for this movie. I wanted to go in blind. I watched, it was like a 2 minute trailer. I watched like 30 seconds of it, and it looked really interesting and really cool. Some unique ideas, something different. So I was very excited to watch it. It had my excitement level in the middle, but I was still kind of excited, if you know what I mean. And it was a very unique movie to watch. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm kind of in the middle right now. It's one of those movies that you gotta sit and think about for a few days. But to get the positives out of the way, the acting here is brilliant. I think this is Mia Goth's best performance. I haven't seen every movie she's in, but I did see X. I did see Pearl, and I liked her in those movies. She wasn't bad at all. She was good. She was really good. But I think her role in this movie, she is so seductive. And I didn't have a crush on her before, but I think I do now. The blonde hair really suits her. Um, Skarsgård did a really good job, just like his brother Bill. Very, very good actor. Very good at displaying emotion. Um, very good at just being really fucked up. Because this movie is very fucked up. If you don't like disturbing movies, I wouldn't recommend this. It wasn't as it was disturbing, but I thought it was gonna be, I don't know, a bit more disturbing, if you know what I mean. And it got to a point where I really liked the first half of the movie, like a lot, and then it kind of just slowed. No, I wouldn't say slow down. I wasn't bored. The pacing wasn't bad, but it kind of gets to a point where you literally don't understand what's going on, and you think, okay, by the end there's going to be an explanation, and there isn't an explanation really for anything that goes on. Maybe a few things, but like the majority, the meaning of the movie, they don't really explain to you, which I don't mind when they use, symbolism and different ways to say a message instead of just telling you. For an example, Men, that came out last year, probably one of my favorite movies of the whole year. Definitely in my top five. I've only seen it once, but it was so good I don't really need to watch it again. Some really good movies you just don't need to watch again. It's just really good on its own. But Men was very unique. It was very disturbing. They didn't shove their message in your face, and you had to figure it out. But here, it doesn't come all together 100%. And even if you do think you have it figured out, I would suggest going to watch a YouTube video because it is kind of confusing. Nothing is explained other than one thing that is important to the plot, but everything else, they just leave it up to you to figure out, which, like I said, I don't mind, but whatever. Um, it has very great shots. Cinematography was great. There was some very unique styles that I had never seen before. Once you think you've seen everything, you really haven't. The lighting was great. It was a very entertaining movie. I was never bored because I was really, really curious to see where it would go. But by the time we got to like the end of the movie, it just, I don't know, I felt like there was more to it. A part of me feels like there's another version of it. I could be wrong. I know they showed this at the Sundance Festival, movie festival. So I don't know if it's different than that version. I have no idea. But all in all, I would definitely give this movie. I I give it a 7. I want to be generous. I don't want to be too harsh. Um, the most important thing is the acting. Definitely, if the acting wasn't good, I think this movie would really fall flat. But the acting is terrific. I cannot say it enough. Um, I like the first half of the movie a bit better than the second half, just because it felt more grounded. It felt a bit more realistic. The second half just gets so wacky, and it doesn't really know. It's labeled as a horror slash thriller, but there's not too many horror vibes, and I was expecting a bit more horror. It's more of a thriller movie, which is not bad. The score is terrific. I loved all the original music choices they had in this movie. It was great, and all the supporting cast, all their acting is good. The dialogue is really good, and like the first half of the movie, and then it kind of gets just stupid. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still, even though I'm 50-50 on it, I would give it a 7 out of 10. I do think it is one of those movies you should watch a second time. And the plot is basically these two people, one's an author, and they go to a resort. That's all I'm going to say. The movie just came out. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But that's really all I got to say about Infinity Pool. A very, very unique movie. A very entertaining movie. You're not going to be bored watching it. But just by the end, it just doesn't come together. And if it did, I really, really would have liked this. I just wish there was more to the movie and a lot more to the ending, because it really ends just abruptly. I think if they took more time to craft a more cohesive story, this could have been really, like, probably one of the best movies of 2023, even though we just started. So that's just the whole review, basically. If you like these kind of movies, I would recommend watching it. If you don't like disturbing movies, just don't go watch it. Up to you. Your call. Thanks for watching.